So if you are new to this technology, you would have been invited by somebody who is very, very excited. You're about to learn why. So after this call, if you've watched it live with us here this evening or you've seen this on a playback, please go back to the person who gave it to you or sent it to you, so that you can tell them, yes, I'd love it, put one in the mail for me, or yes, not for now, or any questions that you have in relation to anything you see. There's deep dives into every single layer of what you're about to see, but I know time is valuable and precious, and it's right on dinner time in some cities. In some countries, it's breakfast. So a quick call is a good call, and I'm going to get straight to the point and give you as much as I can in a shortest amount of time possible. So let's see. Okay. I changed the script on this earlier, and bear with me, I'm trying to move that thing and it's quite large. There we go. No, that's going to have to move over there. Sorry, guys. Oh,
We can only just see your slides anyway, if that's what you're worried about.
yeah, I can't see them. It's cannot see my slides.
They're probably hiding behind the main screen. Seems good for that.
There they are. Here she is. That's me at the bottom there. So we're on the right page. Humans are electric and PEMF is a battery. And of course, I've already introduced myself, so we don't have to go over that again. Today, we are facing a wellness crisis, and no matter what country you're in, no matter what town you're in, these days we can see that for our own eyes. We can feel it, and within our own families, one way or another, we have come across this. Probably, I'm 51, so I get to say, probably now so in our day and age, even in my lifetime, there is more advancements in hearing terrible, terrible illnesses hitting lots and lots of families on a regular basis. So there's a rising illness and stress related conditions, autoimmune, fatigue, mental health epidemic, anxiety, depression, attention disorders. And I'm a nutritionist, and I have been for a long time for primarily truck drivers. And in all my time and all my hundreds of truckies that have come to me to help, we've made a shift in the industry from when I started. But I will say something that's dominant throughout my truck drivers, and I have never met somebody in the industry of trucking primarily with any mental health problems, anxiety, depression, that has a healthy gut. And it just, for me and for them, my clients, it's just such a dominant realization that every cell within the body is connected and talks to, one another. And I believe everything starts in the gut at a cellular level. Technology is overloading us, dysregulating our nervous systems. And for a long time, I've built business online. This is my poor point. I eat organic food, I exercise, I do all of the things, and some of us can't do all of it well, and that's my fault right there. And I think a lot of people on this call are probably nodding, and if not, inside thinking, yep, that's me too. We all need a smack on the fingers sometimes and put down our technology. Lifespan is increasing, but our health outcomes are decreasing. And here are the facts. Our bodies are electrical, which I always, you hear me, oops, you hear me say this on a regular basis twice. Our bodies are electrical, because some people will be just hearing that for the first time and haven't really thought about it. Every cell in our body runs on energy. Most solutions, though, as we know, are chemical, and we're treating symptoms only. We're not addressing the root cause. And here's some great books. The three on the right-hand side, they're pictures of books. The one in the middle is my absolute favorite for one good reason. It's available on Audible. So for anybody who would really like to understand what this incredible technology, PEMF, is and does, where it come from, how it's been used in the past, the studies, the commitment that a lot of people who use PEMF uh, they get attached to the use of it in therapies. They've used it in hospitals all around the world, and some very, very clever, thorough tests have been done, which you will come across in either of these books. I just like that one in the middle because I'm a busy girl and I like to put it on in the car, and there's no excuses while you're washing up. Switch off Netflix for a couple of days and you can have that book read. The disconnection from the Earth's pulse leaves us drained and dysregulated. We're wearing synthetic socks, shoes, flooring. We're sleeping on a bed. We're actually designed to sleep on the dirt back in the day. And that's where that disconnection starts, that we don't even stand with our feet bare on the ground. A lot of us. Some of us do, some of us don't. Without the Earth's magnetic rhythm, the body loses its charge and also loses its balance. You can come back here. You can see these little diagrams down here, and I like to talk about our mobile phones, seeing we are so connected to those. Every time we send an email, a text, take a photo, update our statuses, make a phone call, we lose a little bit of battery. And the same thing with us. Every time we do life, every day, we get up, we do the things, we run flat and we lose part of our battery. And just sleep alone and food alone is failing us in keeping us at optimum health. The answer is restoring cellular charge, non-evasive, non-toxic, safe, simple. And the best part of this whole presentation is that you can do this right from home. And it's the next disruption, and we're about to see why with our very own eyes. Now, a lot of people that are on this call this evening, and probably the person that invited you, if this is your first time, have seen this blood test and also have met the amazing Katrina Murray. Pretty sure she would be on this call. Katrina is very healthy, or was very healthy. She wasn't suffering any illness, but if you look at this blood test, which of today. Some of you sitting and watching this will have blood looking like this. Our language is, you can see a lot of the cells that are stacked together like pancakes aren't round or circular.
Wow. That's amazing. That is amazing. Holy smoke. Look how separate they are.
So cool, right? When it just is right there and it smacks you in the face, it's like, oh, okay. Now I get what all the fuss is about. You can see here, we've got clumps, we've got things that are squashed up, overlapping, and they are trying to develop energy by sticking together. Very, very clever that they have the ability to do this, to be fair. Otherwise, we would be in a right mess. But over here, after 20 minutes, there's not one there that's not round, full circle, and they're moving with energy, with chi, with that dynamics that feels good. That feels really good. When that's going on inside and when your body is connected to these machines, you don't feel a lot, but you will at the end be smiling, and then the results will taper off as the hours go on afterwards. What are the core benefits? And here's some of the things that you will feel. And some of these, for some people, even on the first evening, particularly that first one. I actually don't have many people that haven't mentioned that first one on the first night. Strengthened immune system as well, better sleep. Improved mental clarity and well-being. Pain relief, reduction, inflammation, detoxification, improved blood circulation, increased oxygenation, and weight management, which, let me tell you, my truckies are loving that. And the list does keep going. So PEMF, pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. It was developed by NASA in 2009 for the development of tissue repair and growth, bone density. As we're aging, that is so important, obviously, bone density, and muscle health of their astronauts. It uses safe, low-frequency pulsed electromagnetic fields, and it stimulates and supports the body's recovery systems Down the bottom on the left-hand side, pubmed.gov. Those of you who are researchers, that's your place to go. There's approved studies in there for you to have a look at. And if you know of that website, you will know how to use it. It's pretty simple. You just type in, what does PEMF do? Where did it start? If you want to, who uses it? Let's have a look at PEMF used with different diseases, depression, weight, obesity, Parkinson's disease, and all the things, anything that you have been affected by or you're curious of, have a look, and there's a pretty good chance of there being a result there for you. Also, there's a study done in this QR code, which is very interesting, worth a read, so you're welcome to click on that as well, or scan that rather. Encourages cell repair and regeneration, supports healthy circulation, as we can't deny after looking at that blood test. It assists with the body's detox process. For me, in my layman's terms, especially to my truckies, I tell them this technology in this PEMF inside the body and terahertz we're going to be looking at next. It's a combination. It will grab the cell and like almost shake it and dump all of the stuff into the body. So we have to keep our water up, and I really, really stress that. And so will the person, if you end up purchasing one of these machines, they will stress that to you as well. We have to be really hydrated at all times while using these machines, and that is the joy of, or one of the joys of this process. It promotes grounding and nervous system regulation, i.e., those of you who are overachievers, burnout is real. This is going to put you on your butt and help you recover and just stop in the evenings instead of working too late of hours. Those of you who are entrepreneurs can relate to that. Supports overall wellness in bone health. Again, bone density, I will mention. Nerve function, metabolic balance, weight loss, cardiovascular vitality, hair growth. Happy days for us that are getting older. Cellular regulation. And here's the other part of our technology, which there are other things on the market that we've seen in the past, a huge price point, a lot of those, and some of them are terahertz, some of them are PEMF, and we have both of them together, which is something that we are very proud of, and we might even brag about it occasionally. The science behind terahertz, it's explored in scientific studies for their potential interaction with biological systems. Olylife's Terra P90 Plus is a non-invasive wellness device that uses terahertz frequency combined with natural elements to support overall well-being. And for those of you analytical and love to do your stats, there's the wavelength, the skin penetration depth. Again, we're activating cellular energy and we're improving blood flow. We are there's some papers here over in the green over here. There's some papers here that you can look up again for our researchers. Cell energizer, boosts brain and nerve function, supports brain and mood. Think of PEMF as charging a car battery. Terahertz is the tune-up, keeping the engine cool with fluids flowing and the parts working smoothly so energy runs at its best. And here's the part where I often feel like apologizing, because not only is this fantastic technology, but now it's up to you to pick your favorite machine. And this is where it could get tough. On the left here, these look like glasses, right? We call those the goggles, and that's its nickname. And the little perforated holes there in the front, you can see through them, and they don't look quite as phenomenal as they work. When I first put these on my face, Kirsten, who's on the call, I was at her house and I put them on and I said, oh my gosh, you just didn't tell me how phenomenal these were. Like, really, I want to jump through the screen and try and express how strong these are and what an impact they can have on your life and the brain fog and the face and relaxation and clarity and all of those things. They really grab your face and massage and stimulate and lymphatic drain, and then they let that technology into your face. It's quite overwhelming at first. They're so dynamic. I absolutely love them. We're going to talk a little bit more about them here. I did forget this slide was after, actually. So I've already sort of talked to you most of what you need to hear from this, but as you can see there, they're a compact little device. Mine has spent a fair bit of time in my large handbag. They're fantastic on aeroplanes. And again, my truck drivers, I know you guys probably aren't truck drivers, but just for vision's sake, you can imagine a truckie doing 12 hours behind the wheel and pulling up and putting these on their face. The responses back that I'm getting are outstanding. Corporate places, and even children to break up their screen time on, especially on the holidays that we're on right now. My daughter is loving those. This is a portable frequency wellness for full body cellular recovery and regeneration. I personally love to start people off with either this machine or the Maserati version, which we'll see in a second, of this machine, because generally humans, we charge from the feet. That's in nature where we are usually or meant to be connected to the earth more so than, any other part of the body. So I really do think that starting with a foot machine is a good idea. However, everybody is it's up to your own choice where you would like to start, of course. And this is what I meant by the Maserati. It is a little bit bigger of a machine, particularly the foot panels there. You see that you put one foot on each side, obviously like a set of scales. That's bigger. So we have any big fellas in the room, you're going to want the P90 Plus. It's a lot spectacular here with all the buttons, etc. But from a value point of view of what you get, they're stronger. The technology, how it moves and enters into the body and moves through the body is stronger. So you require a 20-minute session. The P90 standard will be a 30-minute session. And this comes with these two little attachable gadgets here. This one with the 3 prongs, the little nibs on the end have red light therapy. So we can, while we're on the foot panels, then we have the little ones and we put that on our elbow, our shoulder, our hip, our knee, anywhere where your body's saying, hey, I've got inflammation, come and fix me, or I'm broken, I need a bone knit action over here, or you get the drift, right? On the left-hand side here, ladies, let me tell you, this is called a brand new face device. No, I'm joking. It actually stimulates, though, cellular renewal, which of course affects our collagen. It also affects the lines, the bumps, the surface, and the sheer finish of the skin with absolutely phenomenal results. And I had a lady just this afternoon, I'm not sure if Samantha's on the call, and she said, Tracy, my face, like I've got a different face. I keep double taking in the mirror when I look at my face and even the skin on my legs. And yeah, the improvement on the outside is the last thing we see. And I said to her, can you imagine what you can't see of what is happening on the inside if we can also see it on the skin? Drum roll, please. I've got mine arrived today. Oh, I never touched the screen and my slides went. 1 second. Why did you do that?
We can still see them.
I know. I feel like I'm missing out if I can't. There we go. It's back. It's back. So my shaken has arrived and I have been running around like a chook with its head off today because I'm flying to another country in 2 days' time. But I'm going to undo this and make it quite special for a little video later. But I have used it. This goes around the stomach and it's called the shaken for a very good reason. And you can see there on the left-hand side, dynamic frequency massage for circulation, relaxation. See those 2 words there? Weight loss? Who doesn't love a bit of weight loss and recovery? Kirsten, I know you're on the dials there. So could you just give your stats? I know we're not testimonial time yet, but just give what you're up to with your tape measure around your belly button and how many days you've been using it, please.
So the last measure, I measure weekly, and at the 14-day mark, I was down 6 centimeters around the belly button. That's all I've measured because I just didn't want to do, every part of the body. So that's all. I probably have lost it at other places as well, but it was 6, and Wednesday's my next measure. So I do it every 7 days. I just do a tape measure around the belly.
And can we also mention that she's done this measuring the end of December? Like, who
Oh,
loses
yeah.
that much at the end of December?
That's right. Yes, it's been full on family feasting. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and I'm not I don't really want to talk too much about below the belt type of conversations, but I've had clients ring me and say, Tracy, I'm not sure where it's coming from, but the toilet is full. And I know that, there's different ways to say polite things, but we're all adults and we're clogged up. And where I say this to my truckies, you literally at a point when you start to get bloated and swollen that you're a fermenting barrel of food, and it just keeps growing and building up, and not digesting. The villi, the little tentacles in the inside of the stomach, they all flatten down, and they're supposed to be taking the goodness and the nutrition out of your food and distributing around the body. They stop working, and then that beautiful gut bacteria stops doing its job. And so these go in there and wake everything up, get everything moving. And when the body's clean and emptied out and moving, like you eat a meal and then the meal gets digested and the meal leaves the body, then the body says, okay, we've got all this organized again now. We've cleaned things up, we're energized, so let's pull all of that old stuff out of the fat cells and get rid of it too and dump it. So we're not going in there. This machine's not, okay, let's get this body and lose some weight. The machine's just going in and helping the body do what it's designed to do. And your body does not want to be carrying toxins around in fat cells. It doesn't want a fat bum. It doesn't want a bloated belly. It doesn't want all that excess that is getting you down and creating you to have to buy new clothes every couple of years. Who wants to do that? Because nothing fits us, right? And the company's name is Olylife. I just got goosebumps then, and I've said that 100 times. I don't know, probably more. But I'm leaving to go to, and again, some people on this call are coming with me to the Olylife factory and head office in Singapore, which is very, we're beside ourselves excited. The company was founded in Singapore and has offices in many countries in the world, not here in Australia yet, but some countries of the people that will be on this call, no doubt. So there's two ways people engage with Olylife. First of all, which is the part that I'm most excited about, it's for your health. At home frequency wellness, and we can have this integrated into daily life. You've seen the machines, it's endless possibilities. And then the other way are for those who want more. Optional affiliate referral model. This costs no more. Once you purchase a machine, you can be with us in our Olylife family for 2, 3, however many years you like. And then somebody might say, hey, I want one of those. You buy another one and you will still be rewarded for that affiliate program back into your bank account. And we have built this around products you already use. So as you can see, it's short and sweet, easy information, but I am going to stop the share. I'm also going to ask or offer for a little testimonial before Samantha. Now, Samantha, I literally had this phone call, I don't know, an hour and a half ago with, and I would love your testimonial, just what you told me before I mowed the lawn this afternoon. Like, honestly, you're so excited, and I'll remove my pen. And you just
Okay.
deserve the world because you've had the biggest couple of weeks, and we don't have to touch on that because I know we'll both probably might start to have tears.
Fine.
But just tell them the good stuff.
Okay. I've been using the P90 and P90 Plus for, to be honest, I don't even know, like a month, 2 months maybe. And I usually have really dry skin, a lot of skin problems, a lot of skin cancer. I've had every sort of treatment under the sun, and all these sunspots and scaly bits on me have kind of dried up and fallen off. And I thought, how's this happening? And my crocodile looking skin seems to have changed, and it's all getting smoother, and the dandruffy bits all over them is disappearing. And yeah, I can't believe it. And then there's actually I tested my what do you call it, measured my points this morning, but I haven't compared them. I know that I've lost centimeters around my stomach for sure, because my clothes are fitting a lot better. Um, I have so much more vitality, and like I am exhausted, like emotionally, and I've just had a couple of weeks that have been insane, and very emotionally and physically traumatic. And I wouldn't have got through with that machine. Like the vitality, the life. Oh my god, I cannot believe the difference. And I didn't start this to have a business. I started it just for my own health because I thought if this works for me, awesome. But yeah, I'm sharing it with everybody I can because it is freaking phenomenal.
You're amazing. See why I had to have her on first? Because she told me all this and then I went and mowed the lawn and then I jumped on the call. So thank you so much, Sam. You deserve it. I know you've been through a lot and I'm so pleased you've had that support with this to help get you through to into January safely.
Thanks, Tracy.
You're welcome. So I'm going to open it up to whoever's on the call, whoever has a story that you would like to share for the peeps that are on here for the first time, and they're already probably sitting there in shock. So let's knock them out of the water with a few more stories, shall we?
Yes, I have a story.
Hi, Raylene.
I've just got these on at the moment, but anyway, it's almost finished. I'll take that off in a minute. But I just have to tell people, I haven't said much online yet about it, but I had 10 years of a shoulder issue. I've probably written a little bit about it, that I couldn't clean my teeth, and I can clean my teeth now. I had to do everything with my left. I can actually even hold the phone out with my right arm, and I couldn't even do that without so much pain. I had to reach over with my left hand and pull the car door shut and pull the safety belt on like that. I can do all that now with my shoulder. I'm house sitting at the moment, that's why all that stuff's at the back. But I can circle my shoulder. I couldn't do that. I had 10 years of physio and all these different things of exercises. Became weaker and weaker because of the tears. And I was very fortunate to have a few free trials with a friend who was here and had a P90. And I am on other health products, so I think that's why it probably went faster for me. But it was actually, let's finish now. It was actually, here I am, 5 times, and I could move my shoulder out more and then slightly up more, and I could get it right up like that. And now I even picked up my backpack today, which is heavy, and just threw it on, open fridge doors and pick up things like that. So I don't even hesitate now. Whereas before I would always be, my mind would always be, don't reach out with that arm, don't do this with this arm. There was always this spot in my brain that had to be mindful of everything I did with my right arm. And I even changed my mouse over to my left because I couldn't even hold the mouse on the computer with my right arm out at all. And my groin, I had 40 years of issues with my groin from a car accident at 24. And I've had Bowen treatments and all sorts of different treatments and over the years. And that went within probably about 3 sessions. I couldn't believe it. Walking now, I have no pain in my groin. I can get up and down from chairs. I always had to kind of hide it because I have quite a positive output for my body because I've had so many breaks and a broken neck and 6 spinal breaks and things like that. So always keep thinking forward of no pain and taking things for no pain. But this has really changed my life. And now I've got my P90. It's just finished. I have my P90 Plus, and I love it, and having lots of results with friends and new customers as well. So it's really great. So thanks for the time. And I just say to people, if you're unsure, just give it a go for a few times. It may be slow in the beginning, but once you get going, you'll realize that this is a game changer. This is a health changer. This is a physical changer, emotional and mental changer for a lot of people, including myself. So I take way less of my nutrition of different things because I'm on my P90 Plus every day. So thanks, Trace, and thanks, everybody.
I I'm so happy for you, Raylene. I really am. Thank you so much for sharing. And I do say to people who would, like to link arms and have this as a business because they have a passion for helping others. The only problem with this business is it really does sound too good to be true. Like, how could all those things happen so quickly? It's just nuts. But health has a sound, and relieved people have a sound that you just can't get if it's just not there. Joanne, yes, please share. Just take your microphone off, lovely. And
I don't know if my camera works. It should, but because we had it working, but can you hear me?
I can hear you. On the bottom left, can you see a little microphone with a red line through it, Joe?
The red line. Yes, I need to click on video.
Oh, yes, correct. With the little video with the red line. Yes, you're correct. You've now I've made you hit the microphone and now you're on mute.
Okay. Darling, it's telling me that it cannot connect to the camera. So you'll just have to listen to my voice, guys. We thought we'd mastered this, Tracy, but
Don't worry. We love the sound of your voice, so let us have it.
it's just a little bit of a problem when you're seniorpreneurs and you're not quite up to the technology side of it. However, I actually went to the gym today and I met with my exercise physiologist because I do Pilates twice a week. And I'm setting up another gym session for myself. I do 2 times Pilates, and I've been doing one osteoporosis course as well because I've had a few disasters happen with my health. And my exercise physiologist did these tests with me. Well, I was up 5 points on everything. And that was just such a revelation for me. You probably saw my testimony about my blood pressure on the Facebook group. And so that's been amazing to come down from the 180s to the 120s on the top end. So for me, it's just huge. And I'm totally committed to this. I think it's absolutely changing things. I'm on a list of medications, which I'm going to wean myself off. But, I guess I need to have a bit of a chat to the doc about that. You've got to be a bit careful. But I am so impressed, really excited about the whole thing. Sorry you couldn't see my beautiful face, but next time we'll hopefully have that mastered. Thanks, Tracy.
Oh, you are so welcome. And it is a beautiful face, and we will get that camera sorted out so you can come back and say hello to everyone. Is Roger there with you? Because
Yes,
I'm
darling.
Hey?
He is here.
I'm here.
Say, Roger, have you got a story? I love how Roger's going. And I know I always mention your age, Roger, but you're just incredible. He's 92 years old. And Rog, share with everybody like your top 3 favorite things that have taken place in the last few weeks or months actually with us.
I'm sleeping better.
Mm.
I'm not getting up to the toilet as many times a night. I'm getting up probably twice rather than 4 times a night. And I would like to report in the next couple of weeks that my voice is improving. My voice at the moment is still a challenge, but I'm hoping it will improve in the next few weeks.
Roger is this incredibly motivated person that is seriously looking after his health. He was diagnosed about 4 years ago with Parkinson's, but he's not letting it beat him. And he exercises pretty much from morning to night and really looks after his health. And his voice challenge has been, well, it's been a challenge for him. And he's been so frustrated by it because he's a man who needs to be heard. And hopefully he will regain enough confidence to be a great advocate with his own voice on the PEMF, because it is definitely helping. But he thinks everything should be in working order like a 19-year-old.
That's why I love him. And you're very heard here, Roger. I don't let a call go by without saying, "Where's Roger?" Give him the mic, Joe. I love it. I love it. So we'll see you again, Rog. When we get that camera sorted out, I want your beautiful face, both of your beautiful faces on to say hi, okay?
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome. Who else would like to share? We've got time for maybe one more real cracker. Violetta? Yeah. Yes, I'd love to hear your beautiful accent.
Okay, guys, how are you today? How is everybody? I just finished work, so I'm sorry I'm just in the kitchen doing a dinner and everything. I'm full of energy. I have been on this machine just for maybe 10 days. I'm technically a very healthy person, but I had an issue with the blood circulation in my hands and my arms, especially when I was sleeping. So sometimes it was waking me up through the night because it was actually painful. So I had to drop my arm down to release and start again the circulation happening. Using for 10 days, my left arm is already free of that. My right is just feeling a little bit around my fingers. That wasn't helping me as well when I was driving the car, because driving a car for a while, I had to drop my other one hand, so which could cause the accident, of course. So that wasn't a good thing. So this is so far what I'm feeling. My body, because I'm fitness professional, so I see my body is more elastic. I feel lighter when I'm walking, when I'm doing anything, and energy level is definitely notch up. So that's all what I can tell after those 10 days. One more thing. Through the Christmas, yes, I've been going to the toilet much more, which is very good because I've never felt bloated. And previously, in the previous years, of course, Christmas time is when we overeat and it's a little bit too much. So that's all from me. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Violetta. It's so lovely to have you here. She's just full of energy and um a great contribution to the team. So I'm so grateful. Thank you, darling. Well, I've had everybody for 42 minutes, which in this day and age on a Monday night, I'm so super grateful. I know it's a big ask, and I will, for anyone who would like the recording of this to either rewatch or sing out, and it will be available for anyone who wants to have another look. If you're on the fence, go back, grab some more information. We've got more information if you're an entrepreneur. We've got more information if you're scientifically requiring more stimulation. Or if you're like anyone else on the call, just say, I need that thing, get it to me. And the person who sent you here will sort you out. So thank you, everybody. And we'll talk to you again next week. Bye.